What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your very first time here, welcome. My name is Angelica Fitzgerald. Today we have a really fun hair styling video using a brand new hair tool that I have never used before. I've actually never even taken it out of the box before. And I've been so looking forward to filming this video review slash tutorial hair video with you, chatting all about the Beachwaver S1 ceramic rotating curling iron. I feel like the Beachwaver is making a boom right now. I have tried some of their hair products, but none of their hair tools. So I like them as a company in terms of their products. I really feel like we're gonna have a good video just based off of the hundreds of social media reviews and tutorials on this tool. So I know there's a couple different curling versions of this, different barrel sizes, different colors. So depending on the curl you want or just like the look you want, I think they have a big variety. Also, this is like totally off topic. This has to do with last week's video, but I filmed last week's video and this week's video pretty close together. Last week's video was a self tanner review. I reviewed Bondi Sands self tanning mousse, and this is a couple days after. Like, this is such a good tan. So if you'd missed that video, I will go ahead and put it somewhere up here. I definitely suggest you watch, but if you don't care to even watch it, but you're looking for a good self tanner, I highly suggest the Bondi self tanning mousse. It is phenomenal. One of the easiest self tanners I've ever used, prettiest self tanners. Like, I feel like I should be on my way to the beach soon. Sorry, just had to share that little tan moment with you guys because I'm like loving my tan and my excitement for spring. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Today we're gonna style my entire hair using the Beachwaver hair curler. I have dry shampoo in my hair. It is 2 days old since it was last washed, and it was not styled. Like, I just took a shower and let it air dry. So this is it, 100% natural, no product in it other than a heat protectant spray. If you are new to hot hair tools, friendly suggestion and reminder, I wouldn't style my hair with a hot tool without heat protectant spray. So if you don't have one, definitely look into getting one. I'll link a couple down below that I think are great that I use every single time I use a hot tool. So I think I got all the information in that I wanted to before we got this video started. Let's get into using our new hair tool and curling our hair. Alrighty, so just opened it for the first time. It's very pretty. It's got like a metallic type plate. It's really sparkly. And this is a first impressions video, meaning I have never used one of these tools before. So I like to do that with hair tools typically because I like to see how user-friendly they are. I feel like pretty decent at doing my hair, but I'm not a pro, and I want to be able to give you feedback on the first time after using it on how simple or user-friendly it is. So that is why I'm filming today's video, and I will very likely, once I get a little bit more experienced with this tool, film an updated tutorial in a couple months or so. I did that with my chi spin and curl. The first time I used that tool, I was like, what the heck? And now it's my favorite everyday tool that I use. It's so easy, like I couldn't live without it kind of tool. So sometimes it just takes practice, but I still want to be real on how this tool works if you are a first time Beachwaver hair curler user. So speaking of the chi spin and curl, let me plug this in real fast so it can heat up while we chat. One moment, please. Okay, we are plugged in. I'm going to turn this on to 350. I think that's a good heat setting for our first time using this. So real fast, speaking of the chi spin and curl, so if you follow me on Instagram, which I'll put my handle here, I am always raving about the chi spin and curl. It is my ride or die hair tool. It is so good, it is so quick, it is so easy, the curls are gorgeous. So I'm gonna kind of be comparing this to that just because it's such an easy tool that gives you the most beautiful curls. And really that's all we want at the end of the day. Beautiful curls that don't take a million years to do. That's just easy, like plain and simple. So this really seems similar. It has a clamp that you put your hair in. You have the buttons. Oh, what did I just click? Nothing, we're good. You have the buttons to click whether the barrel spins left or right. So seems really simple. I am gonna go over some of the technical aspects of it with you guys, but I wanna see how it does compare to the Cheese Spin and Curl since it is such an awesome tool. So a couple things about this tool. It does retail for $90, which, by the way, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. I did a collaboration with Beachwaver like 2.5 years ago, and I just checked on the website because they gave me a discount code 2 years ago and it still works. So my code Angelica Fits Wave, I will write it out here for correct spelling, works for 10% off of the entire site, which is awesome. I didn't honestly know it was still gonna work. They just kept it active all these years. So really excited if you are interested in any of these tools, that code will save you a little bit of money. And that is an affiliate code, by the way. So that doesn't cost you anything, but I will earn a little kickback from that. Transparency is everything on my channel, so I did want to let you know that. So this iron comes in 3 different sizes. So the S.75, it's a 0.75 inch barrel. The S1, which is the one I'm using with you today, is a 1 inch barrel. And then they have the S1.25, which is a 1.25 inch curling iron. So there's 3 different options. The packaging in general comes with like the entire breakdown of how to use your tool. So it actually is very easy. I personally know how to use hair tools pretty well without needing the instructions, but if I, like, all the questions in my head are being answered on this box. So if you are new to curling, it does have a ton of instruction on the box, which is great. All right, I'm just gonna get to curling real fast on the actual barrel. So there's a right and a left button. The right button means the barrel is gonna turn right. The left button means the barrel is gonna turn to the left. Friendly reminder, if you have watched any of my other hair curling tutorials that have a similar concoction here, I always suggest curling your curls away from your face. It doesn't matter as much when you get to the back of your head, but at least these front couple pieces, because it like opens your face up nicely. So when you are curling your hair and you're on the right side of your face, just remember, right side of your face, hit the right button, and left side of your face, hit the left button to make it easy. This tool has a fast and a slow button, so I guess you can control how fast the barrel turns. I'm gonna start off slow just to make sure, since this is my first time using this. And then it has a home setting, which I think, I'm not really sure what the home button does. Let's look. So it does say on instructions, press home button to reset clamp for every curl. So that's good to know. All the info's on here. Once you've done a curl, you hit this little home button up top and it resets the curl clamp back to the beginning. So you do that in between every single curl. Okay, I looked up and I was out of focus. I don't know how much I said where I wasn't out of focus, but hopefully not too much. Okay, let's go ahead and start curling our hair. So I always like to start for simple everyday hairstyles. Today, how I'm gonna style it is how I would use this tool every day or on like an everyday look, basically. I always like to start on the front of my hair and then work my way back. So I'm just gonna start with my bangs, my long bangs, and we're gonna clamp. We have to go as far out as we can. I'm gonna leave a decent amount out at the ends because I want this to have like a Beachwaver situation. And I'm gonna hit the right button. Okay, so it's, I'm a little nervous here. It spins based off how long you hold it, so. Okay, I'm probably gonna roll it out a little bit more now. So that is a lot. Okay, let's do it again. There we go. I so badly want to turn it myself like a normal curling iron. So letting the barrel do it itself is odd for me. This is a pretty small barrel too, so I'm not gonna leave it in the curl for too long. Like just that amount. Holy smokes. That's like a tight curl. Okay, so we don't need, real fast, I'm gonna hit the home button. Perfect, it just brings it back to the front. We don't need to hold our curls for that long because it's gonna be tight if we do. So I would say like 3 to 5 seconds max and then release the curl. All right, next I'm gonna go in and grab another chunk. There's no like perfect way to do this. I just grab pieces all over my head. All right, go out as far as we can and roll it in. Y'all, I'm really glad we have it set to slow. I feel like slow is fast. Obviously, that might change as I get more comfortable, but This is like plenty fast for me. So by the way, I'm just gonna let the curls that I curled just sit here. I'm not gonna brush them out. I don't wanna spray anything on them yet. And that was probably enough time. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, okay, press home. This is definitely gonna be one of those like, takes a minute to get used to it kind of curlers. But I'm just gonna leave the curls where they are so they can cool down in the curl so they'll last longer. I'm gonna go in, spin it around. Gosh, why am I so nervous? Pull it out a little bit and keep going. I feel like that's too much hair. Okay, there we go. This is a learning process, but this is my first time. So practice truly makes perfect when it comes to hair products. By the way, I always talk about how hot I get in my office when I film hair tutorials. Ooh, that was a perfect curl. Ooh, okay. I think we're in for a good video. I always talk about how hot I get in my office just because I have all my lights on and the hair tool itself is toasty. So I wore a tank top today. I came prepared. It only took me, what, like 15 hair tutorial type videos to get with it. I think this might be too much hair. Let this go. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna, there we go. So if you have really layered hair like I do, my hair is super layered, which is why I'm having a little bit of trouble putting it all in at the end without it just falling out of my hand. I'm putting it almost in the center of my hair, rolling it, and then moving the barrel down. That's kind of what's working for me. And the curls are turning out really pretty. This third curl we did was like, hello, it's beautiful. Plus, if you do leave a little bit like this, or even a little more, a little bit of hair out, you're gonna get more of that like natural, I have a curl in my hair, but it's natural looking type of curl, if you get what I'm saying. I love that look of having almost like straighter ends. I think it's super pretty and it's super in still, so would definitely try it. Oh, that is a good curl. It's a really good curl. Okay. I like this tool, guys. All right, I'm gonna speed up the video. You kind of get it. I'll slow down when I get to this side so you can see just how I start my left side, but I don't want this video to be like a million years long. So I'm gonna speed up, and then once I get to my left side, I will slow the video down. Okay, so we have this whole side of my head curled. I'm just gonna chat with y'all about what I'm thinking while I start the left side. So I do it the exact same. I do my bangs and then I just keep grabbing chunks going back. So overall, like with each curl, I feel like I'm getting better and better. I'm understanding more. I'm just not used to some of the differences of this tool versus the spin and curl. So the spin and curl has a little beep when it's done. So I'm used to not even thinking about holding it. I've been like waiting for the beep and I'm like, oh my God, there's not gonna be a beep. I'm just like frying my hair. So there's that note that's a little different. And then just the clamp is small. So it's meant for smaller pieces of hair, which basically amounts to, it takes a hair longer to curl your hair, I think. But we don't know what these curls are gonna look like. Oh my God. That's a curly curl. We don't know what these curls are gonna look like. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be gorgeous. And I think they're gonna look a little bit different than the spin and curl. So that makes it kind of a little bit harder to compare the two when both devices give you a different look. So far I'm liking this better than a regular curling iron, which, like, you know, 90% of us used growing up before all of these cooler new hair tools existed. Cause it does like half the work for you. It spins it on its own, it holds it in place. Like, it's a really cool device, I think. It just takes getting used to, like any new hair tool, which I'm in that phase right now. So it's always hard to be like, oh my God, it's amazing, when you barely know what you're doing. But I think even though I'm on the struggle bus just a little bit, figuring this out and getting the new groove of it, I think the curls are gonna be gorgeous. Okay, that's all I really had to say. I'm going to, oh wow. Okay, I do not have to hold my hair in this curling iron that long at all. Okay, I'm gonna speed the video up and we'll be back when my entire head is curled. Okay, so I'm on the last curl. Wow, this curls your head, like your whole head of hair, very, very quickly. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but the curls on my left side of my face are so much better than the ones on the right side of my face, like my first set of curls. So, I mean, doesn't take that much practice. Like, this side of curls looks so much better than this side. So I still think these are gonna be pretty because we're gonna tassel and mess and brush through them anyways. But just like, these are clean. These are really clean. So I'm very impressed right now. That was really quick, pretty simple. It just takes some getting used to, and I can't wait to see the end result. Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. So next thing I'm gonna do is go in with my Enviro 54 spray by Chi. I love Chi's sprays. They are great. And just spray just a little bit. I don't need a lot, just enough to kind of hold and make it last for the day, but we don't want crunchy hair. This is one of my favorite sprays. Chi's texture spray is also fantastic as well. I will link this and the texture spray down below. I'm going to leave this, let it sit for like just a couple more minutes, like 5 more minutes. And then I'm gonna flip my hair upside down and run my fingers and tassel it around, flip my hair back. So I'm gonna do that off camera because it's like impossible to do it right where I'm sitting. So when I see you in my next clip, I will have just flipped my hair back. Okay, I just flipped my hair back. So we're gonna tame it now because I think it's probably a little bit wild. So all you're gonna do is do the hardest step, brush it out. All you need is a paddle brush, and just be mindful that you have spray so you don't wanna like rip your hair out. So I like to hold my hair like near the root so that whatever I brush out doesn't rip. And I like to really brush like my whole head out so that my curls are soft and bouncy and I can literally run my fingers through them. Okay, so the whole hair is brushed out. Okay. These are like bombshell curls. Wow, I was not expecting this. I was expecting something totally different. I feel like this side doesn't match this side as well because this was our trial, like first time ever using the machine side. But I really like these curls. They are a little bit more Hollywood glam for sure, but I love them. I love this look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. It's like a little bit 70s, but I also feel like day like 2 of these curls is gonna be gorgeous because they're gonna be a little bit calmed down. They're not gonna be as curly, and you can kind of get a couple different looks depending on what day of your curl that you're on. So go give me a follow on Instagram because that's where I'm going to share what day I'm on, how I'm liking them, how they're holding up basically. Share that kind of stuff there. And also if it's like super duper past when I film this video, I respond back much quicker on Instagram than on YouTube. I always respond on YouTube for sure, but you will likely get more of like an instant response on Instagram. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them to me, whether it's on Instagram or in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the hairstyle, of the curls in general. Do you like them? Are you not used to them? Just let me know, because this is definitely a different look, but I'm here for it. I like them. I give this machine a solid like 9.7 out of 10. And it will likely go up to a 10 out of 10 once I just get more comfortable with the dang thing. But I really like it, and I think it's a great price point as well for what it does. So I'll link this down below. I'll also link the hairspray products, I'll link my brush, I'll link everything I used in this video down below. And if you are interested in getting any of the Beachwaver products, make sure to use that promo code AngelicaFitsWave for an extra 10% off. But other than that, I had a lot of fun with you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.